All mother sentient beings, limitless as the sky, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and all-knowingness. May they experience happiness and be separated from suffering. I will quickly establish them in the state of the most perfect and precious Bodhi. All mother sentient beings, limitless as the sky, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and all knowingness. May they experience happiness and be separated from suffering. I will quickly establish them in the state of the most perfect and precious Bodhi. All mother sentient beings, limitless as the sky, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and all-knowingness. May they experience happiness and be separated from suffering. I will quickly establish them in the state of the most perfect and precious Bodhi. Thus, until I achieve Buddha, I engage in virtuous deeds with body, speech, and mind. Until death, I engage in virtuous deeds with body, speech, and mind. From now until this time tomorrow, I engage in virtuous deeds with body, speech, and mind. In the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, most excellent, I take refuge until Bodhi is reached by the merit of generosity and other perfections. May I attain Buddhahood for the sake of all wandering beings in the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, most excellent. I take refuge until Bodhi is reached by the merit of generosity and other perfections. May I attain Buddhahood for the sake of all wandering beings in the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, most excellent. I take refuge until Bodhi is reached by the merit of generosity and other perfections. May I attain Buddhahood for the sake of all wandering beings. May all mother sentient beings, limitless as the sky, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be liberated from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they never be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from the bias of attachment and aversion. May all mother sentient beings, limitless as the sky, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be liberated from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they never be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from the bias of attachment and aversion. May all mother sentient beings, limitless as the sky, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be liberated from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they never be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from the bias of attachment and aversion. So the first part of this sadhana is to recollect the noble qualities of Buddha, of Dharma, and of Sangha. In the language of India, Arya Buddha Anusmriti, in English, recollecting the noble Buddha, homage to all Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Thus the Buddha, the transcendent, accomplished conqueror, Tathagata, who has attained suchness, Arhat, who has conquered all foes, is a perfectly and completely awakened Buddha. He is endowed with insight and worthy of reverence. Sugata, who has reached the state of bliss, knower of the world's guide and tamer of beings, unsurpassable one, teacher of gods and humans, Buddha Bhagavan. The Tathagata is in harmony with all merit, does not waste the roots of virtue, fully adorned with patience and the foundation of the treasures of merit. He is ornamented with the excellent minor marks and is the full blossoming of the major marks. His activity is timely and fitting. Seeing him, there is nothing displeasing. He brings true joy to those who have faith. His insight overwhelms all in its splendor. His powers are invincible. He is the teacher of all sentient beings, father of all bodhisattvas, sovereign of all the noble ones. He is the guide who leads wandering beings to the city of nirvana. He has measureless wisdom and inconceivable fearlessness. His speech is utterly pure. Its tones are melodious. One can never have enough of looking at him. His form is without comparison, unsullied by the realm of desire, quite unsullied by the realm of form. Not caught up in the formless realm, he is completely liberated from suffering. Totally liberated from the aggregates, not possessed with the constituents of ordinary experience. He is in control of the sense fields, has cut right through the knots, completely liberated from torment. He is free from craving. He has crossed the river, perfected in all the wisdoms. He abides in the wisdom of all the Buddhas of the past, present, and future. He does not dwell in nirvana, but abides in perfect finality. He remains on the level where he sees all sentient beings. All these are the great qualities of the true wisdom of the Tathagatas. In the language of India, Dharma Anusmriti, in English, recollecting the Dharma, homage to all Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. The sublime Dharma is well spoken, it is pure conduct, virtuous at the beginning, virtuous in the middle, and virtuous at the end. It is excellent in meaning, excellent in words and syllables. It is distinctive, totally complete, utterly pure, completely purifies. The Buddha taught the Dharma perfectly. It brings unerring vision, is without affliction. It is constant and always timely. It is trustworthy when applied, seeing it fulfills one's purpose. The wise can validate it through their own awareness. The Dharma taught by the Buddha relies entirely on training the mind. It is truly delivering. It causes one to arrive at perfect awakening. It is without contradiction, all embracing, constant. It puts an end to the wandering. In the language of India, Sangha Anusmriti, in English, recollecting the Sangha, homage to all Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. As for the noble Sangha, they proceed thoroughly, proceed with awareness, proceed straightforwardly, proceed harmoniously. They are worthy of veneration with palms joined together, worthy of receiving prostrations. They are a glorious field of merit. Offering to them brings great purification. They are an object of generosity. They are in every way the greatest object of generosity. The qualities of the Buddha are inconceivable. The sublime Dharma is also inconceivable. The noble Sangha is inconceivable. And if one has faith in these inconceivables, the karmic ripening will also be inconceivable. May we be born in the realm of complete purity. Om Bhadra Amrita Kundali Hana Hana Hong Pe Om Swabhava Shuddha Sarva Dharma Swabhava Shuddho Hang. From within emptiness, in the center of a protection circle, upon a throne supported by mighty ones and lions, upon a lotus, moon and sun, this seed is a syllable, golden in color, transforming into the teacher king of the Shakya, shining like refined gold, adorned with the 32 major marks and the 80 minor signs. His right hand presses the earth, his left in the gesture of equanimity. His two legs are crossed in Vajra posture, and he wears the three Dharma robes, the color of clouds at sunrise. His radiance is like that of 100,000 suns, and within the pores of his skin are the 1,002 Buddhas of this fortunate eon, appearing yet devoid of intrinsic existence. In all the worlds of the 10 directions reside Tathagatas of the 3 times before each of you, lions among humans. I prostrate joyfully with body, speech, and mind by the power of this aspiration to noble deeds. All conquerors appear vividly in my mind with as many bodies as there are atoms in all lands. I prostrate to all you conquerors. In each atom are Buddhas, numberless as atoms. In the midst of the heirs of the Buddhas, thus I conceive of this Dharma Dhatu as completely filled with you, conquerors in this way, with infinite oceans of praise and oceans of diverse melodies. I sing the excellent qualities of you, conquerors, and praise all of you gone to bliss with the best flowers, best garlands, best music, ointments, and excellent parasols, finest lamps, and superior incense I offer to you, conquerors. With excellent garments and best fragrances and sandalwood powder heaped high as Mount Meru, all wondrous offerings perfectly arranged I offer to you, conquerors, these vast and unequal offerings to each and every one of you, conquerors, with the power of conviction and noble deeds, I prostrate and offer to all you conquerors all the harmful deeds that I have done with my body, speech, and mind under the power of desire, hatred, and ignorance. I confess each and every one of them. I rejoice in all the meritorious deeds of all conquerors in the 10 directions. The heirs of the Buddha, solitary realizers, hearers still in training and beyond, and all wandering beings. You who are lamps of the worlds of the 10 directions, who have unobstructedly attained Buddhahood through the stages of Bodhi, all you who are my protectors, please turn the unexcelled wheel of Dharma with palms together. I earnestly beseech you who may intend to manifest final nirvana. Please remain for as many eons as there are atoms in the world, for the happiness and well-being of all wandering beings. Whatever slight virtue that may have been gathered through prostrating, offering, confessing, rejoicing, requesting, and beseeching, I now dedicate to complete Bodhi. In the heart of the front visualization, the Dharma Lord Munindra is a golden syllable mum encircled by the Muni mantra, circling clockwise. From it, lights radiate out, making offerings to all the victorious ones. And their heirs they return and strike all the wandering beings, 6 realms, dispelling their suffering and purifying their karmic obscurations. The lights dissolve into the mantra in the front visualization's heart. Again, light radiates out, infusing the minds with blessings, clearing the 2 obscurations and swiftly establishing all in the unsurpassable state of Buddhahood. So especially on today, the day of Saka Dawa, as we repeat this Muni mantra, the Muni, the one who is silent, who has silenced all the afflictive emotions, the obscurations. We have silenced all the karmic obscurations. We have silenced all the habitual obscurations. As we repeat this Muni mantra, in our minds, in our hearts, we think, may I become like you. May I also, like you, put to rest all these obscurations. And so this, in doing the practice in this way, this is the most meaningful offering that we can offer to the Buddha, which is to sincerely make this resolve that may I become like you, and I'm determined to become like you. The Muni, the great Muni, the Muni that has silenced all the kleshas. Om Mune Mune Maha Mune Swaha. 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 Om Mune Mune Maha Mune Mune Maha Mune Swaha. Om 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 Mune Mune Maha Mone mone ma mone zo 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 mone mone ma mone Om Mani Mani Ma Mani Zo 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 Mani Mani Om Mani Mani Ma Mani Zo 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 Mani Mani Ma Money, money, ma, money, zo, 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 money, money. Oh, money, money, ma, money, zo, 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 money, money, ma, money, zo. Oh, money, money, ma, money, zo, money, money, ma, money, zo, money, money, ma, money, zo, money, money. Oh, money, money, ma, money, zo, 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 money, money. Money, money, ma, money, zo, 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 money, money, ma, money. Money, money, ma, money, zo. When you were born supreme among humans, you paced out 7 steps on this great earth and declared, I am supreme in this world. Homage to you who was wise even then. First, you descended from Tushita divine realm, and in the royal home entered your mother's womb. In the grove of Lumbini, O Muni, you were born to the victorious God of the gods. I pay homage. You were tended by 32 nurses at the palace. You spent your youth in sports at the house of the Shakyas. At Kapila was to you to Gopa as your wife, to you who are unequal in the 3 worlds. I pay homage. At the 4 city gates you were shown the 4 kinds of sorrow, and cut your own hair in front of the Vishuddha Stupa. On the banks of the Niranjana you practice as an ascetic, to you who are free from the faults of the 2 obscurations. I pay homage. At Rajagriha you tame a rogue elephant. In Vaishali the monkey offered you honey. In Magadha, O Muni, you realize Buddhahood. To you in whom all-knowing wisdom blossomed, I pay homage. At Varanasi you turned the Dharma wheel. At the Jeta Grove you showed great miracles. At Kushinagara your wisdom mind pass into parinirvana. To you whose mind is like the sky, I pay homage. Through the merit of this brief praise of the deeds of the awakened one, master of the teachings, may the actions of all wandering beings come to equal the acts of the Sugata. O Sugata, may I and others have a form an entourage, a lifespan, a pure realm, and sublime marks of perfection, exactly just like you, through the power of our praising you and this prayer. In whatever lands we dwell, may illness, negativity, poverty, and conflict be quelled, and dharma and auspiciousness increase and spread. May the teacher appear in this world. May the teaching shine like the sun. May the holders of the teachings, master and disciples, spread their teaching and practice, and may all be auspicious for the teachings to endure long into the future. The Lord of the teachings, the Bhagavan, visualized in front, melts into light and dissolves into the mantra circle. The mantra circle dissolves into the letter Mum. The letter Mum dissolves into the point between your eyebrows, the exalted body, speech, and mind of the victorious one, and your bone, body, speech, and mind become indivisible. So here, other than the usual deity yoga custom of dissolving the deity in front into yourself and yourself become indivisible with the deity, yourself now in the form of Buddha Shakyamuni. Other than this convention, for this practice, His Holiness also writes in the notes that now at this point, you should cultivate mindfulness or awareness of inhalation and exhalation according to the sutra. To whatever degree of the 16 stages that you are familiar with, you apply that now. Any of those stages in the order that they are given, with understanding and appreciation to the order of the 16 stages, beginning with the first 4 stages, in which the first 2 is to be aware and to know just as it is, without modifying, without controlling. Know whether your inhalation and exhalation is long or short. And in the third stage, with your whole body, with your whole form, inhale and exhale, breathing in and out. And in the fourth stage, using this experience of the entire body, breathing in and out, using this to calm and to soothe the busyness of the body, the stresses of the body, the discomforts of the body, pacifying them, using the experience of the complete breath with the complete body breathing in and out, calming bodily formations. So if you can just do these four stages, it's really, really good. When we're just starting to relax the body and mind, then we have to put some effort into more deliberately taking slow, and deep breath in, out, in, out. But for the most part, do not exert that much effort, just slightly with the intention that in order to calm body and mind, I will now breathe in slowly, deeply, deliberately. And as we do that, keep awareness, keep mindfulness, keep being present to these in breaths and out breath. And as the body calms down, settles into ease, the body also needs less oxygen. And so then slowly you will notice that your inhalation and exhalation becomes shorter, short and subtle, rather than long and obvious at the beginning. This is a natural shortening and becoming more subtle. And again, not something that we exert control and to try to make it this way or that way, but simply the physiology of the workings of this physiology, where when your mind and body is at ease, then the body also needs less oxygen. So then breathing becomes shorter and more subtle. Trigum Kyopa Jigten Sumgun says, the highway of all the Buddhas of the past, present, and future is constant, uninterrupted non distraction. And the Buddha identified breathing, the experience of breathing, as a supreme anchor for us to remain present and undistracted. Undistracted from what? Undistracted from being present here with this body, with this mind, and keeping awareness bright and clear and stable. Keeping your presence stable, unmoving, but bright and clear. And in this case, from time to time, you can check in and remember, I am in the form of Buddha Shakyamuni, my root guru, inseparable. Homage to all Buddhas, homage to the Bodhisattvas who possess the divine vision of seers, and homage to the hearers as well. Homage to Bodhicitta, the heart of awakening that keeps the lower realms at bay, that shows us the way to the higher realms and leads us to the state beyond aging and death. I go before the awakened ones to confess any and all misdeeds that I may have committed while under the sway of mind. May all merit occur through the three kinds of actions, become a seed for my omniscience and inexhaustible awakening. The Buddhas are aware and rejoice in any offering made to the awakened ones throughout the Buddha fields of the 10 directions. So do I, so do I too rejoice and hereby confess all negative actions. I hereby rejoice in everything meritorious. I hereby pay homage to all Buddhas. May I attain the supreme wisdom state. I exhort each and every Bodhisattva dwelling in the 10 directions and who are on the 10th Bodhisattva ground to awaken now to supreme enlightenment, and as they awaken to sublime awakening, may they turn the wheel of Dharma so as to tame the demons and all their hordes and bring benefit to every living being. May the beat of the great drum of Dharma free beings from their suffering for unimaginable billions of eons. May the awakened ones teach Dharma and remain. I beg you, best of humans, look upon us drowning in the mud of desires, bound by the ropes of craving, and in other ways absolutely trapped. May the Buddhas not level criticism against those of impure minds. Instead, may they give love to sentient beings and free them from the ocean of becoming. May I train in the likeness of the perfectly awakened Buddhas of the present, past, and future, and uphold Bodhisattva conduct. May I bring to completion the six perfections and lead to the end the six classes of beings. May I manifest at last the six super knowledges and reach the unsurpassed state of awakening. May I realize the truth of emptiness in which all is birthless and non-arising, without intrinsic nature, without location, with neither mental process nor substance. Just like the great sage, the Buddha himself, may I realize the truth of selflessness in which beings do not exist, nor any living things, nor any individual, nor any kind of person. May I practice generosity free from stinginess without entertaining any notion of substantiality, nor any belief in the self, nor egotistical clinging, so that the benefit may reach all sentient beings, since material things do not exist concretely. May all my needs be spontaneously met, since all material things are subject to decay. May I master the perfection of giving with disciplined conduct, completely flawless, disciplined conduct that is perfectly pristine, and disciplined conduct devoid of arrogance. May I complete the perfection of disciplined conduct with absence of anger, in other words, with patience, akin to how the earth, water, and fire elements and the wind element as well dwell not anywhere. May I complete the perfection of patience With persistent application of diligence, may I be ever joyful and free from laziness. And with strength in body and mind, may I complete the perfection of diligence. With illusion like meditative concentration and bravely progressing meditative concentration, and Vajra like meditative concentration, may I complete the perfection of meditation, acting with the three gates of liberation, with the equality of the three times and the threefold knowledge. May I complete the perfection of wisdom. May I be praised by all Buddhas as I beam with light and splendor, and with the diligence of a bodhisattva, may all my aims be accomplished. As I engage in this very conduct, may I, the one known as Maitreya, bring to completion the six perfections and reach the 10 bodhisattva level. Chanju Semcho Rinpoche Ma Ge Ba Nam Ge Gyur Ge Ba Nyam Pa Me Pa Yang Gong Ne Gong Du Bel War Shung. So the offering, to the Buddha that we can make is to apply the teachings, do the practice. The offering to Dharma that we can do is to find ways to make the Dharma, first of all, really come alive for us in our own lives, and then also the circumstances of supporting the Dharma. So today, it's a good day for you, if you are able to, if you can, send some offerings to your local Dharma center and do that. And in terms of Sangha, especially the monastic Sangha, if there is a way for you to support them, you should support them, and all the efforts related to especially supporting monastic Sangha where it is needed. And beyond monastic Sangha, among Sangha, even the ordinary Sangha, how you can support, again, first place to look at your local Sangha, how you can support that. So this is a good time to do this as well. So the Saka Dawa practice program, we have another session tomorrow. So tomorrow we will conclude the Saka Dawa season practice. And so I will see all of you tomorrow. Bye-bye.